You sell an old phone online, a buyer sends you a few thousand rupees through a digital transfer, and you move on with your day. The next morning, your debit card is declined. You check your banking app, and you're entirely locked out of your life savings. Most account holders in this situation are innocent third parties caught in a massive nationwide cyber fraud dragnet. This happens because of the 1930 National Cybercrime Helpline and a government portal called the Citizen Financial Cyber Fraud Reporting and Management System, or CFCFRMS. When a fraud is reported, the CFCFRMS portal automatically follows the money trail. If even a tiny fraction of tainted funds touches your account, even if you received it through a legitimate sale, the system flags you. The platform alerts your bank, and every rupee in the account is held immediately. When an account is flagged, the ripple effects are immediate. Business operations halt, loan EMIs bounce, and salaries stop. The money needed for basic daily survival is suddenly out of reach. A digital safety net built to catch cybercriminals is now acting as a blind weapon, indiscriminately trapping innocent citizens in financial paralysis. The central legal issue is that banks and police often default to blanket freezes, locking down an entire account rather than just the specific amount under suspicion. This is the difference between a freeze and a lien. On the left, an account is encased in ice, blocking access to 2 lakh rupees, even if the dispute is only over 5,000. On the right, a lien locks only that specific 5,000 rupee fraction, leaving the rest of the balance active and usable. High courts across India are now ruling that freezing an entire account over a minor disputed sum violates the fundamental right to livelihood. Under the Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita, or BNSS, Section 106 allows police to seize evidence. However, to secure a whole account as proceeds of crime, authorities generally require a magistrate's order under Section 107. Investigating agencies do not have the legal authority to indefinitely lock away a citizen's entire financial life based on mere suspicion. To address these systemic flaws, the Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center has implemented a new standard operating procedure to protect legitimate account holders. The rules now impose strict timelines. Banks have 7 days to upload a grievance to the portal, and the investigating officer has 15 days to issue a decision after reviewing it. There is also a 90-day rule. If authorities fail to produce a valid court order within 90 days of the complaint, the bank is empowered to lift the hold. Victims no longer have to travel across state lines to clear their name. The SOP allows account holders to verify their identity and give explanations to the investigator via video conference. The new SOP removes the possibility of indefinite delays, forcing authorities to either legally justify the freeze quickly or release the funds. If your account is frozen, start by getting a written record. Contact your bank's nodal officer in writing to confirm the exact nature of the restriction, the precise disputed amount, and the investigator's contact details. Next, demand proportionality. Ask the bank to convert the blanket freeze into a specific lien for the disputed amount, and submit your enhanced due diligence form to verify your identity. You must establish a paper trail. Email your evidence, such as invoices or chat logs, directly to the investigator to prove the transaction was legitimate and you were unaware of any fraud. If the bank ignores your grievance for 30 days, escalate to the RBI Ombudsman. This central authority reviews cases where banks fail to follow proper grievance procedures. If regulatory escalation fails and the freeze remains disproportionate, a writ petition in the High Court can be used to force the release of the account. Digital banking systems move fast to catch fraud, but a bank is not a substitute for the judicial process. Knowing the limits of their power is the only way to protect your financial survival.